Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Pez and Pork Show. We have been on a slight hiatus, but we are back again. I am, of course, Pork Belly, joined by Dr. Pez and, of course, Johnny back in the booth. How are you, Dr. Pez?
I'm good. My screen my screen's all over the place. I don't know what's going on
here. And so I hope you're able to get a good night rest and you're fully recovered from crying into the pillow and you're ready to move on to next week.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's a tough loss, man. Tough loss. They played hard. The turnovers killed you in the end. But, they never gave up. How you feeling? You proud of the team?
The defense is good. Like, the Rams' offense is probably one of the most explosive units in the league. And we could, because of the turnovers, no one will look at it. It's like we shut them down. Like, right. the points they scored were given to by us, if you know what I mean. The turnovers produced them. So, it's just frustrating, really frustrating. Like, Sam Darnold
how do you feel about Darnold? Is he the guy to lead the Seahawks this year, next year, into the future? Or should they start looking for a replacement for next season?
I don't know, because my thing with Sam Darnold is the Niners game and the Bucs game, he had the chance to go win them, and he messed them up. The thing about this game, what you could say was, on a potential game-winning drive, on the 1 yard line, like everything went against us in this game. Like everything was going against us, and we were still there. Like, it is a sign of a good team. It's just he managed to get us into a position to have a chance to win. But was that because the Rams were playing soft? I don't know why you'd play soft in that situation, but you kind of got to give him credit that he didn't fold, and in the opportunity to go and give us a chance to win, he turned up.
Right.
Looking at the game and rewatching the game, for me, Sam did the turnovers, but I really put this on the coaching. I put it on Mike McDonald for being soft in them 4th downs in the first quarter. He should have gone for one of them at least. Like, very, very conservative and soft, in my opinion. And then I feel like if you watch that 4th quarter after the interceptions, and basically when we're like, right, we're up shit's creek here, we're going to have to do something, then Sam Darnold's running all over the place. He's loose. He's making the right throws. He's running if nothing's there. All game he didn't do that. And I put that personally on. Clint Kubiak played a scared game like he did against the Niners. He called a scared game, and I think that rubs off on Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold needs to feel confident. Like that 4th quarter, the Ken Walker touchdown drive, it's like, because he needs to make shit happen, he was in flow. This whole game, it was like, stand in the pocket, don't move, make a pass. And I don't think Sam Darnold doesn't work like that. He needs like the play action, the rollout, the get him on the move and stuff. And shit like that will happen. He will throw an interception. He's just prone for it. He's like gunslinger, isn't he? But not to the degree of 4.
Well, I think everyone that watched the game will remember last year with the Vikings and how Darnold melted in the playoffs and at the end of the season. He seems to, the quarterbacks that win championships play well in those games. And Darnold so far has not proven that he can. So I do think the Seahawks can take this as a moral victory. They gave the Rams a big punch in the face. The Rams felt it. They played well. They can go on the rest of the season and feel proud. And, I think they could peel off another 4 or 5 wins in a row. So I think good things are happening for the Seahawks. We'll see if the quarterback can hold up, though. Yeah.
We'll see how he bounces back. The thing is, if you want to look at it big picture and unbiased and without emotion, Sam Darnold completely shit the bed in the playoffs against the Rams. He did it again today. But the thing he showed me today, what I said before, was he shit the bed, but when there was a chance to go win it, he played his best.
He got out of bed. He didn't just stay in it with the covers over his face. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's like, kind of, you can look at that and go, he didn't completely shit the bed because he was still in the game. So is that like growth? Is that a sign that he's more comfortable here than he was in the Vikings? At the end of the day, the offense, we're putting up these mega points in that, but unless you watch these games week in, week out, I don't know if there's a Seahawks fan who's truly happy with how the offense is being run. As wild as it sounds. So,
well, I mean, the last, the 2 weeks, I think Darnold was 16 of 16 at one point in the game, and then he ended up 18 of 21 of another game. I mean, what's not to like?
You know how it is. Like, the flow of the game is sometimes it gets a bit clunky on offense. And some of these points in these last couple of weeks, it's like people look at the score and go, that offense must be really good. But the defense were doing a lot.
Okay. Well,
so
JSN is still JSN, so you got that.
Oh, yeah. Like Ken Walker, it was his best game by far. And I've been saying this to my brother, who's a Seahawks fan as well. I don't know why they abandoned what they did so well last year, and that was getting Ken in the pass game. Because this game, they started doing that in the second half, and he was churning off massive runs. If they don't look at that and go, okay, that's a recipe to move forward with, then they're just fucking stupid. But we're still early in it. What week are we on now? Is it week 12 or 13?
Yeah, I think week 12. Yeah, week 12, I think. I'm 8-3, so we just after this week 11. We just finished week 11.
So there's still plenty more football, and to be honest, I actually prefer it like this because there's still things we can improve. I feel like if a team looks good to go now, by the time the playoffs come, they normally end up are the teams who fall out.
Yeah, they fall flat, right?
So I'm not overly that bothered. Can you beat the Rams too? Can you sweep them? Probably not. They're too good of a team. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. So I was looking at some of the scores here. So yeah, I'd be looking. I'd be proud if I was a Seahawks fan. They're looking a lot better than the Cowboys, and of course, the Cowboys play on Monday Night Football. So we'll see how they do against the Raiders later.
Opinions will change when you win. You fucking shit.
I'm sure I'll be getting a few messages if they're getting blown out. Welcome to the show, Danny. Nice to have you here.
You're right.
So, Johnny, I think we have some questions for Dr. Pez.
No need to stress. We have the couch for you with Dr. Pez.
Dr. Pez, my man. What a game, or what a week of games this week in the NFL. It has been amazing this season with a lot of good teams. A lot of teams, balling out, some unexpected things. But I must say, these injuries are killing me. Dr. Pez, what's the best thing I can do to protect my team against all these injuries?
Nothing. Have great depth and fucking have a good hope, because I couldn't believe it. I was on the train on the way back from London last night, and my phone kept on going off. And I swear, every other notification was someone's in the blue medal tent. I think every quarterback in the early games all was in the medical tent at one point. Like, what the fuck went on this week was just weird.
Yeah, I have like one team that my IR is an all-star team. I mean, I don't know what to do.
It's crazy. It is. This is it, though. It's all about drafting and depth in your squad, isn't it? Like, this is where you get properly tested and picking up on the waiver wire, and maybe having that guy who you thought could come good at the start of the year, and you just stashed him, and now he's getting his opportunity. So it's all them things. Other than that, if you've not got the depth or like them stash pieces who you were confident on, who's now getting an opportunity, you're a bit screwed. Like Sean Tucker, every Rashard White manager must be fucking sick. Like, must be sick with what happened yesterday. Oh, it was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
And that's the other thing, all these injuries are compounded by the bye weeks. I mean, I am playing like the 5th level wide receiver of the Titans. Because that's the only thing available. Yeah.
I wonder who would have had, let me see if I can say his name right, Terrell Shavers for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even hear the guy before yesterday.
I was trying to figure out who he is. Is he a rookie or is he his second year?
I have no
San
idea.
Diego State.
I have no idea. All I know is I got a notification about 5 hours before the games kicked off that Keon Coleman was going to be a healthy scratch. So I had to go through there and bench Keon Coleman. I have no idea who I'm going to play. I'm picking up guys that haven't been relevant for like 3 years, and now they're starting on my fantasy team. And next thing you know, Tyrell Shavers of Buffalo is having a career game.
Until this season, his last 2 years, he had 1 catch. So check this out. 1 catch for 69 yards and a touchdown, 16.65 fantasy points. And then this year, he just like comes out of nowhere. Oh man.
I wonder
it's a bit wacky at the moment, isn't it? Like you said. It's like, well, Michael Wilson was probably more of a, he could see that one coming, but who could have seen 18 targets, 15 receptions, 185 yards, didn't even score a touchdown, got 41.75 fantasy points.
I tell you, this whole year has been a roller coaster for some of my teams. But it is what makes the NFL, I think, more exciting than the other leagues. And this year in particular, I think, is one of the best seasons the NFL's had in a long time. Great performances, great teams, great primetime games outside of last week with the 2 10-7 games, Thursday and Monday. That was crazy.
If you look at the standings, like the NFC at the moment, 8-2, 8-2, 7-3, 6-4. They're your division leaders. Then the wild card 7-3, 6-3, 7-4, 6-4, 6-5, and then there's a drop off. So what's that? 9 teams all realistically are in the playoff hunt still.
Right.
How many seasons have you seen that? And then the AFC, you got 9-2, 9-2, 8-2, 6-4 as the divisional leaders. Then 7-3, 7-4, 6-4, 5-5. 3 teams on 5-5. So what you've got 10 teams realistically who can make the playoffs. By this point in the season, teams have normally broke away, haven't they? And you've got your clusters, but this year it's wide open to anyone who clicks at the right time.
Yeah, the Chiefs are 5-5.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It just as a reminder, I did predict the Broncos to win this division. So
don't get me started. Don't. That team.
Your favorite head coach. You got to be proud of him out there in Denver.
So I had RJ Harvey in my home league at RJ Harvey. My mate turned around to me and said, "You've got to start RJ Harvey because he's the clear RB1." I went, "Yeah, that makes sense unless Sean Payton's the head coach, and then someone like Tyler Badie or Jameel McLaughlin, who has hardly touched a ball this season, will end up taking snaps off him and score a touchdown." Oh, what happens?
Well, you just
McLaughlin
to me, so I guess
goes and throws a touchdown. Fucking RJ Harvey, nowhere to be fucking seen most of the game. I despise the man. I despise him with a passion.
I really thought that RJ Harvey, as you said, was going to have like his career game yesterday. Time for him to break out with Dobbins injured. And yeah, I don't know what the hell Peyton is doing with that guy.
The Broncos schedule's so soft as well. Like their bye week next week. Commanders, Raiders, Packers. Packers don't look great at all. Packers, then Jags. I know Jags had that really good win against the Chargers, what I was gonna get onto, but they're not a solid team. I think they just had a fluke day, like a bit like they're one of them teams that kind of show potential and then dip down. I know it's all right. Manu's just sore because he got beat by the Panthers in overtime. That's all right. We'll let him have his feel good in the chat. But yeah, the Broncos have got it so soft. But then, even though he winds me up, they still keep fucking finding ways to win, don't they?
Yeah, they pull it out. The one thing that I would like to know is what's going on with the Chargers, man.
Don't be lying. Don't be fucking lying. Just because you're a heartless, soulless NFL fan because you've been with the Cowboys for that many years, Jerry Jones has sucked the life out of you that you can't enjoy any football whatsoever. Don't come to me.
So what about the Chargers, man?
Oh,
they're starting to get very frustrating. Just when you think Herbert is going to be a top 5 fantasy quarterback, he gives you 4 points. Yeah. Is there a Charger worth starting on a weekly basis?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said to you a couple of weeks ago, and then obviously they made me look fucking stupid when they end up beating the Steelers, but they're just a team that everyone jumps on their back all season, and then they put up shit shows like that against the Jags.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't fill you with optimism, does it? Like, they've got the Raiders after the bye. They should win that. But then they go into the Eagles, Chiefs.
Oh, my.
Your Cowboys, Texans, Broncos.
That would be a career game.
The thing is, though,
480 yards, 5 touchdowns.
The thing is with the Cowboys and that, they've just got Quincy Williams to shore up the line with that other mush they got from the Packers. if they can just somehow tighten shit up, your offense is good enough to start, like, being a bit of a landmine for teams later in the year. Like, I don't like that Chargers back end, like the Raiders, but then the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys. Well, they'll take you out for now until you can prove it. But the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Texans defense is going to be a struggle, and then the Broncos to finish. I don't think they make the playoffs. I really don't.
Yeah, I can see that happening. The AFC West is a tough division. You got the Chiefs, you got the Broncos that are playing well, you got the Chargers, and then you still have, out east, you got the Bills. It's going to be a tough year in the AFC. Tough year. So I can see
I can see Mannion didn't join at the very beginning because we had a full conversation about what he's trying to allude to there. But, it's his second year watching the sport. It's fine. It's his second year, and he decided to choose the Falcons. And what's happened again? Oh, they're 3-7, losing to the Panthers.
Yeah, Penix might be gone for the season or something, right? Yeah. All right. So I don't have any more questions for Dr. Pez. I feel a lot better. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your support. So, Johnny, what do we have up next? Wow. All right. The Orkney Bowl midseason Pro Bowl-ish after 11 weeks. So, Pez, who do you have at quarterback?
For the mid-season awards?
Yes.
Well, we were just talking. So what Johnny's done here is he's got the leaders. He's got the current leaders at each position.
Okay.
So
Drake May with 309 points. Is he going to have the second half that you can rely on, or is he going to come back to earth in his sophomore year?
Well, so I'll just give some context because obviously after Josh Allen's game yesterday, just before Johnny put in the chat there, this doesn't include this week.
Right.
But for anyone who might be like, what the fuck are these talking about? Josh Allen's number one. Yeah, Josh Allen is number one, but I think Drake May can sustain. I do think Drake May can sustain like his play. But I think as the season goes on, like Josh Allen putting in 58 points, man, this last game. 58 points. Like it's annoying because when you get stats like that, it proper sways the leaderboard. So like 58 points before that. He's had high 20s, 30s, 58. It kind of just sways it too much, in my opinion. But I think for Drake May, he can sustain what he's doing. Like, except for against Buffalo week 5, every other game has been 20 plus. So the way he's rolling at the moment in that offense, I think he can sustain up in that top 3, I'd say. At the moment, it's Josh Allen, Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, and then there's a bit of a break to Justin Herbert. And then there's a 10-point drop-off to 5th at Matthew Stafford. So I could see the top 3 stay in the top 3. I don't know about you, but I think Josh Allen, Drake May, Patrick Mahomes probably will be your 3 by the end of the year.
Yeah, I can roll with that. Drake May's playing well. He's got a lot of support there in New England. The coaching change, wow, what a difference a year makes. Mayo was so far out of his depth last year with this team.
You won't know what that reference stands, Pork.
Okay.
But no, yeah.
I would like to mention that Prescott has not played week 11 yet, and they were on his bye week last week. So he's down 2 games in any type of stats. I can see Prescott pushing the leaders in the fantasy stats. And trying not to be a homer, but I do think you have to look at his season, and I think he's probably in the top 5 already, is he not?
No, he's not at the moment. He is currently 11.
Oh,
11.
is he?
But he had the bye week, and he's not played this game. So them Raiders games are point fest. So if he goes out and has his best game, you could talk a 30-pointer there, and he's straight back up into the top 7.
Yeah. So I think that if he has a strong finish, he could certainly be in the top 5 and someone to be thinking about. But Prescott's always been a fantasy performer. Just the Cowboys have never been able to finish, as we say.
Here's one for you before we move on. Who do you think, out of our quarterbacks, who do you think will finish higher by the end of the season?
Darnold or Prescott?
Yeah.
Oh. I would try my best not to have any bias. But if I'm looking at a neutral person that just looking at Darnold and his history and Prescott and his history, I think you would have to go with Prescott. Yeah? But
yeah. Probably, yeah. Because Darnold's proven if they tried having a gunslinging battle, he'd throw about 55 interceptions by the end of the year.
Yeah. But, hey, this has been a crazy year. So who knows? Who knows? Darnold might end up, throwing out 35-point bombs every week until the end of the season.
Fucking doubt it.
All right, what's next? Running back? Yeah, this is no surprise. JT has just been dominating the rushing stats. And I wonder how many owners lost this week because JT was on bye.
Yeah, I do know that CMC has taken over him because obviously he had a massive game last night.
Oh, yeah. CMC.
42 points. I didn't realize he had that many. But Jonathan Taylor's just been on a tear at the moment. Like, what is he? He's had 2 games. Oh, fucking hell. He's had 4 games with 3 touchdowns. Like, that's fucking insane.
You know what is
5 games. Sorry.
You know what I find crazy? If you look at the number 1 running back in the Orkney Bowl, right? The top running back, as you said, CMC, 373 points. That's amazing. But then you go to the number 4 running back, just number 4. And he's more than right at 100 points behind.
That's insane,
I mean, my gosh. That is crazy. And I can't believe the season that A-Chain is at. I keep waiting for him to break down, and get injured. But A-Chain, he keeps proving me wrong. And, of course, next year I'll draft him in like the 2nd round and he'll get hurt the first week.
Total ACL. ACL.
Yeah.
Blow up.
That's just how it is, of course. But CMC must be having the quietest, great year of any running back. No one is talking about it.
Just on that, a quick off note is Purdy came back, Pearsall came back, and Pearsall didn't do anything that game. But if they can find the right pieces on that defense to patchwork it together and CMC stays healthy, I think, even though I don't like fucking to think it, but I think the Niners could be one of them sleeper teams that creep up on everyone. Because at the moment, it's the Rams, Seahawks in the NFC West. They're getting spoke about the most. It's all these other teams, and they're just, like you said, CMC is just quietly going on about his business. And for a fact, if they were being more highlighted, he probably would have had an injury by now. He's just literally quietly going around, just dominating everything. What's just wild at the moment.
I was talking to Batch yesterday before the games, and we were talking about the 49ers and all the injuries they've had. I mean, they must have had the most injuries of key players of any team. And Shanahan just keeps having them win every week. It's absolutely amazing how they can plug anybody at quarterback, make them look like, a fringe all-star QB. They can have any wide receiver out there. Kendrick Bourne had something like 180 yards, right? I mean, it's crazy. The 49ers just keeps winning. That's going to be a very tough division.
It is, yeah. And they've got the Panthers, the Browns. They got the late bye, what's going to be brilliant for them. Then the Titans, Colts, Bears, Seahawks. The Bears keep on finding ways to win. What's another thing that we probably need to talk about in an upcoming show. But for the Niners, I think they're going to be the Bengals. It's like, can they outscore the team they're playing? Because I think their defense, they've lost all their key leaders, and you can kind of see the cracks that are there in that team on defense. But as long as their offense stays healthy, they are just going to be the Bengals. But the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl with that philosophy.
But wow, what a DC Robert Saleh is, though, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's patchworking it together. He's making it work anyway, isn't he?
I think so. I'd be nervous playing the 49ers the second half of the season if I was fighting for a playoff spot, and I would not want to play them in the playoffs. And that's the thing about the NFC West. One of these teams, the Niners, Rams, and Seahawks, they're going to go home early in the first round of the playoffs. And they're going to feel devastated because they're going to be one of the top teams in the NFL. That's just how it's going to be. And I would not want to play the 49ers. I think Shanahan will have them primed come playoff time.
Probably so, yeah.
And I wouldn't want to play the Rams either. McVay, I told Batch the other day, or last night, the Rams have to be the class organization in the NFL at this point. I mean, they traded all those first-round draft picks to get all these players. They go out and win the Super Bowl. They had one rebuilding year where they finished like 500. And then now they're best top 5 defense, top 5 offense. McVay is probably one of the best coaches, if not the best coach in the NFL right now. The Rams are doing it. Batch, just to let you know, mentioned the Seahawks. He thinks the Seahawks are also one of the class organizations. And speaking of the Seahawks, right here is an example why JSN, they drafted him back when they had Metcalf. That was one of the top 3 wide receivers in the NFL. Lockett was still doing good. And they just stashed JSN. And wow, breakout year for this guy.
It's funny because obviously Johnny did these stats last week, but we had to cancel. So I don't want Johnny to bite my head off because we keep involving this week with it. But he must have had the quietest 100+ yard game this last game. It felt like you hardly ever saw the guy, but he somehow ended up walking out with 28.95 fantasy points, 12 targets, 9 receptions, and 105 yards. The guy he's insane. And when we drafted him, that draft night, I was up and there was a couple of us who, Seahawks fans, who were watching it. And my mate James, I was messaging him. I said, we better pick him up this year. He is a phenomenal wide receiver. He could be the best. And I was bullish, saying he could be better than Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. He's just fucking elite. He's gets everywhere. And then we pick Spoon up at the start of the round. And then we come to that second pick in the first round and he's still there. And I was like, we're on the clock and he's still there. And I'm like, if we do not take him, I am going to smash my TV to fucking pieces. I am going to destroy my TV. And then we picked him. And the first year, yeah, it was a bit. We had DK and that, but what a ballsy move to get rid of Gino, get rid of DK, and just say JSN's going to be the number one. And that one-handed catch last night down the sideline, like it's just fucking nothing. Like it's like, oh yeah, I'm just going out for a stroll with a one-handed catch, like in full speed. It's like the guy is insane. Like I don't know.
I drafted JSN in at least 5 leagues this year. I loaded up big time on JSN. I even traded Duke. I sent him 2 first-round draft picks for JSN. I loaded up big time. And
best,
best
2 first-rounders you've ever spent.
Yeah, I think so. He's making me look real good right now. I'm proud to have JSN on my team. He's the type of guy I like as well. And then Jamar Chase, even without Burrow, he's going to be doing Chase things. I was kind of surprised that you took Higgins, but I think you got a good deal in that other league.
Yeah.
I guess I got
the RB3 for the Broncos. Yeah, but for Jamar Chase, he's another one. Like it's JSN finishes this season off the way he's doing. I can't see him slowing down. Obviously, you can't predict injury, but the way he's going, he is in the echelon of Jamar Chase. Like Jamar Chase's numbers this year, if you haven't seen any games and you just come out of like a dark cellar and you see his stats in fantasy, you're like, oh my God, the Bengals and Chase and Burrow are having an almighty year together. They must be like top of the AFC. Look at them fucking stats. And who's been throwing in the football? Beg your pardon. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
man, I know.
He's so good, but because I don't really have him in any of my teams, I don't even probably appreciate against Pittsburgh, 23 targets. The Jets, 19 targets. Like, fucking insane football player. But he's just unfortunate that JSN's come this year, and so I'm the big dog now.
Yeah, the one guy of the wide receivers, of course, Pickens, I think is number 6 or something like that, which is a surprise. But CD went down, so it's not that big of a surprise. I imagine Pickens might finish in the top 15. I think his stats are going to go down a little bit now that CD is back. But the surprise for me, actually, there's 2. Drake London, number 5. That kind of came out of nowhere. But Ted McMillan, the rookie, at number 7 in the Panthers. Wow. I mean, you got to be happy if you took Ted McMillan in this year.
Just before we get on to them, just St. Brown. He's another one like CMC, isn't he? He's wide receiver 3. Well, he's now 4 because Puka took back 3. But he's quietly just going about his business. No one talks about him.
Yeah.
No one gives him much praise because it's always Jamar Gibbs, and people are probably more enamored with Jameson Williams because of like maybe his personality and his character and the things he can do.
Yeah.
That St. Brown just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just going to quietly get 20 points every game and no one's going to talk about me. And I'm just going to keep on doing what I do. Because I think, let me just get it up. Yeah. So he's currently wide receiver 4 as of this week. But so his last 4 years is 7-3-3, and he's currently 4. Like when it comes to fantasy, and people go, "Oh, who should I pick in the first round?" Obviously, JSN's like the big dog now. But say you're in the middle of the first round, and it's a bit of an awkward spot, and who do you go for? I don't think you can go wrong with taking St. Brown.
Oh yeah, he's been a solid performer the last 3 years.
Yeah. He
Everyone was
will just
concerned
get you
about
them solid
fall
points.
off because Ben Johnson moving to Chicago, but St. Brown, yeah, as consistent as always.
And then you were talking about Drake London and Tetro McMillan before.
Yeah. Tet McMillan, I think, is number 7.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea.
He's for me, he's having the prototypical like rookie fantasy wide receiver year. Do you know, they start off, they show a bit of flash at the beginning, then they go down a bit, and people are like, oh, I'm going to trade him, I'm going to get rid of it, I'm going to do this. And then it's now this point, after the halfway point, where they end up kicking on. And they start, like, he has that connection with Bryce Young now. He's hitting him constantly. I think Bryce Young's getting a bit more comfortable because this last game he was hitting Leggett as well. If I'm right in thinking, they went to OT with the Falcons.
Yeah, I think he threw a TD to Leggett this year, or to this past game as well.
Yeah, so if you look at these numbers, it's like 8 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns for Tet McMillan, 4 receptions, 83 yards, and a touchdown for Leggett.
Wow.
So it's like Conker, the slot receiver, 4 for 4, 52 yards. So sneakily, they're 6-5. You know, the Panthers. They could, maybe not this year, but they could be a sneaky wildcard team this year. If not, and they keep this team and build on it, I think they will be a playoff team next year. They will surprise a hell of a lot of people.
Remember, they got James Brooks that hasn't been able to play yet because
Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah. That's going to be like a first-round draft pick that they get next year, right? That comes out of nowhere. So the Panthers could be a good team next year.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know,
Johnny's
just one of the things that I should have asked you in the Dr. Pez segment, perhaps. If you have Tet McMillan on your team in a dynasty league, would you be worried he is going to be next year's Brian Thomas Jr.?
No. So, for me, Tet McMillan had we'll talk about that in a minute, Johnny, because we can give some Giants love. Johnny sits in the back all these shows, and we never talk about the Giants. And we got one stat there where we can give him some love. So, no, because the thing with Tet McMillan was my dog's about to bark. Great. Come here. Sorry about that. So the thing with Tet McMillan was, the knock on him was, for his size and his speed, he wouldn't go for contested catches over the middle of the field. So people were saying that was a knock on him. But he's shown everything but that, whereas Brian Thomas, I don't know what's happened with that guy this year. They started trying to use him more as instead of just, an outside guy, goal ball guy. And he doesn't like contact. Sorry, 1 second.
Well, he's a big Tet McMillan fan. Come on,
1 second.
Let him speak. So just to run down some of the stats and the wide receivers this year, Puka is the number 3 wide receiver. Some other surprisings, we have Jalen Waddle at the number 8 spot, 185 points, which I would expect Jalen Waddle to keep going with Tyreek Hill out. So as you were saying, Pez, about Tet McMillan?
Yeah, so I don't think you should be worried about Tet McMillan. He kind of like the negatives on him in the draft. He's kind of proving that he's like far from that. Now he's in the league. Like a few people did say, they said like they're just college things, like kind of in his last year playing safe because he didn't want to get hurt
Right.
for the thingy. So I don't think you need to worry in a dynasty. I think if anything, you've got a nice wide receiver there in a team that doesn't really have any other players who are standouts who are going to press him for his role.
Okay.
So I'd very much sit tight on him and like have him as a building block in your team.
Speaking of building blocks, if you have Jackson Dart on your team, you got to be feeling pretty chuffed that you went and took a flyer on this guy, because no one was really talking about him as being the breakout rookie quarterback or expecting him to make a difference in the first year. He was always just mentioned, as because they had to, more or less. Right? He wasn't one of the big names. It was always Shadur Sanders and Will Howard and this and that. But as you said, Johnny has to be very happy with the Dart Scatterboo combo. Hopefully Scatterboo can return from his injuries and put up the numbers that he was putting up. But I think Jackson Dart could be, a top 5 QB in the NFL. He seems to have.
Yeah, he needs to learn to stop getting himself knocked out. But yeah, I think the rumors that Mike McCarthy is the favorite to take that Giants job.
Oh,
that would be brilliant. I think Mike McCarthy could do wonders.
Wow.
With that team.
Yeah.
Do you know what we'll do? We'll shelf this conversation, depending on how Johnny's feeling, because I don't want him to talk anymore if he's not feeling well. But we'll go through the tight ends, and then when Johnny comes in before we do all our segments, we can talk to Johnny about how he feels
about McCarthy.
Yeah.
I did not hear McCarthy's name. That's interesting. Yeah.
I heard it on Pat McAfee. They were saying he's like over there. He's the favorite and like betting to be the new head coach.
As a former Cowboys head coach, I will just say, expect a lot of wins. McCarthy is a winner, but his offense is not any type of. His offense is his offense, and everyone knows what he's going to run. Yeah, but he wins. He wins, just not in the playoffs. All right, tight end. I'm going to blow my horn here again. I called it many times. I said McBride is going to be the tight end of the season. Bowers will not even be sniffing the top 2 or 3 spots. And, McBride doing what you expect McBride to do. But the difference this year, Pez, he has 6 touchdowns as opposed to, I think, 1 last year.
Yeah. He's just Mr. Consistent. Like, when he was playing the Seahawks, like when we went up last week with all them points, it's like he was just their offense. Like, the thing is, that whole offense for the Cardinals is benefiting from having Jacoby Brissett on the center. They might not be winning games, but McBride is really like benefiting from having a quarterback who just does what he's meant to do. And that's hit his elite guys and let them do the work. And it's paying off. He's just been sensational. Like, his points, he had 1 game week 5, but every other game is 20 or more points.
Yeah.
He's had 3
I think
points.
He had 27 last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
39 last night, 39 the week before, 40 against Green Bay, 30 against the Colts.
It's like having a running back out there.
He's just inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, wow. And Kelsey.
Well, 1 second.
Number 2, Kelsey. Wow.
All I'd say is for the Cardinals, if this isn't a massive sign to say, right, it's time to ship Kyler out of this team.
Oh, it has to be. Kyler's got to be gone, right?
They have to find a quarterback that suits that system because Jacoby Brissett is doing an okay job, but he's not good enough
He's
to
not a franchise
be
guy.
the quarterback. So you need to, they definitely need to move on from Kyler, find a quarterback a level above Jacoby to operate that offense.
They got to unlock Harrison. I mean, seriously.
But,
I mean, can you imagine Harrison and McBride if they both, if Harrison had the breakout season, the Cardinals would be scary on offense. And then next year they'll have Benson back, who was putting up good numbers until he got injured.
Yeah, they need to move on from Kyler for sure. Obviously, Paul, you were just about to say about Travis Kelce, but I think on the slides it's going to be Tyler Warren because Kelce played last night and Warren's been on a bye.
Yeah. No worries.
All right, we're moving on to the flex. Well, just quickly before we move on to the flex, I didn't realize that either. Travis Kelce's having the quietest tight end season ever. He's now up to second.
I had no idea he was the second.
Granted, by about 55 points on McBride. That's how well McBride's been doing this year.
Yeah.
But Kelce's back there just quietly going about his business.
But if you look at these points, Pez, the number one tight end was like 230. The number one wide receiver was like 280 or something. But then JT and McCaffrey are at 370. I mean, those running backs are winning people games.
Hence why A-Chan's in the flex, because adding his points on from this week onto what Johnny's done the slide for, like he is RB3, but he outscores all wide receivers and tight ends. And wait for this, he outscores all quarterbacks except for Josh Allen. How is that even a thing? Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor outscore every single quarterback.
Wow.
These running backs are on an absolute tear this year. Tear this year. Oh, and Johnny's funny. Yeah, Johnny, I can see you laughing. You're funky scoring. Well, all right then. We'll go on. I'll go on my home league where it's a bit more of a standard.
That's all right, Johnny. I like your scoring. It gives you something different.
No.
Yeah. So Bijan, I would also think that Bijan is having one of those years that you expect him to have 240 points, but you actually expect him to have more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that he's having a bad year. You just expected Bijan to have a great year.
He's having, would you say, an average year for a running back? CMC, Jonathan Taylor, and A-Chan are just having exceptional years. Teams.
That's it. Isn't that Ian's team?
That is true.
Yeah.
Absolute heart stoppers.
Ass can smell ass, I guess. I don't
Look at the state of the last 3 games for the Falcons. They lost 24-23, 31-25 in overtime, 30-27 in overtime. Jesus.
Yeah, I think you and I both picked the Falcons in this division this year, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I was actually expecting Penix to kind of be better than he is.
He's not really. He shows flashes, but he's not consistent enough yet.
Yeah.
Can he get there? I don't
that
know.
hurts Bijan's overall performance, and why Drake London is much higher than what a lot of people expected.
Yeah.
If your quarterback is not doing what he should be doing, your running back's always going to get hit. That's what they've always said about the Falcons, though. When they had Dan Quinn, predictable, they fired him, and then they had Arthur Smith, predictable, fired him.
Yeah, it's like a trend, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
but
yeah, but I would still take Bijan on my team. If
100%. Just a side note from Johnny's funky scoring, what he put in, even in normal scoring, Johnny, Achan's actually closer to Josh Allen than he is in your scoring. So if anything, you might need to next year get a bit more funky on them quarterback. You know what? It's wild how them three running backs have just dominated fantasy. But
yeah,
the kicker.
And of course, we have our kicker, Dicker the kicker, at number 1. And of course, kickers are a plug and play type position for the most part. The number 1 kicker has 110 points, while the number 10 kicker has 86. It's only a 20-point difference over 11 games. That's not that big of a deal.
Last year of the kickers.
Is it the last year?
News.
Really?
Johnny, disbanding the kicker position.
Okay, well, I kind of like having the kickers, but I do think they have quite a bit of influence on who wins and loses without any real strategy or skill in drafting on like, oh, this guy's the best. I know he is. It's luck. Every week it's luck on your kickers and how many points they will get.
Hey, if Jason Myers made that 61-yarder last night, he would have been top.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all his fault.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dick is just inevitable, isn't he? My TV's just switched itself on one second.
So in the kickers, we have Boswell, which is always a reliable kicker at number 3. Yeah, all right, Pez is back. But I don't mind having kickers, but it's always a roll of the dice on who is going to have a big week.
No, I like this. We've got some breaking news. We need to get everyone in. Johnny's up to something. He's had time. He's been there watching, tinkering away, and he's going to have some. He's going to have some wild new position he's going to create with Sleeper or something.
Man, I just hope we don't add another IDP.
He's going to somehow find a way to get the punter in there or something.
Yeah, head coach. All right. Do we have another position? Are we doing defense, IDP? IDP flex. Jordan. Okay.
If Mannion's still knocking around, he will attest to just how good he is if you've got him in your IDP position.
IDP makes a difference. If you got a guy that's getting 18 points a week, I mean, you have a huge advantage over the teams you're playing. Excuse me. Bobby Wagner. Yeah, number 2. Look at that.
Tackling machine. Them two, mate. When I started doing IDPs, I picked them two up just because from the Seahawks, because they're literally open field tackling. Them two are just elite at what they do. Like elite with what they do.
That guy's got to be retiring soon, though, right? I mean,
he's got to be. I think he'll do it this year. After last year when they got to the NFC Championship, I really think he thought
one more year for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've got a chance to maybe push one more, but
poor guy. He's He's been a consistent performer. Is he Hall of Fame worthy?
I don't know if you're taking the piss.
First ballot.
Yeah, for me, yeah. He's
Okay.
one, if not the best linebacker in the league.
Okay.
Like, and his era was Kuechly. Really, it was him and Kuechly, but Kuechly fucking got out early. You don't perform like he performs. The stats and the records he's in, the list is literally Hall of Famers and him.
Okay.
Like,
first ballot. 100%.
Without a shadow of a doubt, he should be first ballot. There's no reason not. Like, the guy is phenomenal. He's 35 years old.
He's an amazing linebacker. You know, playing out in Seattle on the Seattle defense when it was breaking down, you didn't hear a lot about him in the national news, right? But he always had the end of season awards. So, but yeah. Johnny, do you have another all-star through the midseason? Or is that it? That's it. All right. So, what's the next segment? Are we doing our the Wheel of Death? Pez and Pork Dynasty. Okay, let me open up the Pez and Pork League here. The Dynasty. Oh, man.
The pork packing pummelers pummeled batch. That's all we need to know.
Wait. When did you start picking on Batch? I didn't know that you and Batch had this little rivalry going now.
I'm just playing him this week, and he got battered.
Right. My speaker decided to.
One thing, which league was it where Craig was the bottom of the league, and we were laughing our heads off at him? Because I swear it was this Dynasty League. Somehow, that motherfucker's at the top.
Yeah, he put a thing in his team just went mental. He put a thing in the group chat saying he's ready to win it for the next 3 years.
Yeah, he says just give him the Dynasty Championship for the next 3 years.
I swear to God it was this, and he was like bottom. Let me try and go for it. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we both me and him both started bad. But yes.
So, well, all three of us used to be the division leaders.
No, that's in the redraft.
No, that's in the redraft.
Well, I lost this week. I was holding down the last playoff spot, and I'm not doing so well now.
If you look at the very bottom of the league there, Mannion, for anyone who's still watching, there's one name with a red dash across it.
Eliminated from the playoffs.
El Magnano.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I do like that new system now with that. But it doesn't work with divisions, only when it's just straight up. It's a bit of a shame. But yeah.
I do like the new little thing they've got going on.
That is quite cool. They're good for the Orkney Bowl because there's no straight up 12 people.
I went on a 3-game slide as well, but we're back.
It's still pretty close.
Just in Duke's name as well. He changed that the other week. Pez Hawk down.
Pez Hawk, yeah, I love that too. Pez Hawk.
Yeah. I've lost this week to Haldane, so he'll be 6-5 as well.
All right, so I'm gonna make it
beating Kelly.
I'm playing you this week, Pez.
Oh, he dumps. So I could jump back up to second.
Well, you got to beat me first.
Did you win, Pork?
No. In week 12, I play you.
Oh, you're jumping ahead a week.
Yeah, that's we're still doing week 11. Sorry.
Just putting the scores up.
Yeah.
So Pez has beat Batch. E-Dubs is losing to James, and Pez Walk Down is beating El Manuel. But it's not really shocked. So we'll look at week 12 then.
It's still tight though. All the way to Danny at 9. It's still very tight.
Yeah. Yeah, playoffs are anyone at this point. Wow.
Oh, yeah, the big one next week. So, Scissor Burns against the Packer Pummels.
Oh,
Okay.
if the season finished now, it would be me and Duke in the first round. I need to get on the other side of the bracket though, because if there's one game I want to play in, it'll be in the championship.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making my prediction. I am going to take, I don't know why he didn't update his name. That's upsetting, Batch. I want to take Team Batch next week in the Dynasty. Sorry, Johnny.
Oh, I've not even looked at my team. There's no setting it.
Fucking Pork just likes coming on this and just fucking shooting one of us in the head.
Well, I picked, actually, the last 2 weeks, I picked both of you in the divisions, like Johnny in Dynasty and you in Redraft. So I don't know. 2 weeks in a row, I picked both of you as my winners.
So this week you picked, this week you picked Duke Mueller to win in the Dynasty.
Did Mueller win?
It's not finished yet.
Okay. But yeah, I got Batch this week. Sorry, guys. But Pez, are you going to take yourself?
I'll take Pez in just to make.
All right, Johnny. Look at you picking favorites.
And I'm going to pick Johnny against Batch.
I'm going to look. I've not even looked at the team because it's next week, for God's sake. I'm missing Jacobs. I've still got half my teams on bye. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know, like, really what their team is going to look like because of injuries and buys. It's just picking a team.
Shits for giggles, as they used to say.
Yeah.
Next up, we'll go to.
Yeah, you know, but I picked Batch because I know he has JT coming back next week. And he's got Puka because I gave him both.
Yeah, nice of you, like.
Yeah. In a dynasty. What was I thinking? All right.
Chase on my bench.
Are we doing the redraft? I got hammered this week.
Oh, I'm playing Pez this week.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No, you never.
I got Herbert with 5 points this week in my redraft.
You still
You're still projected to win.
Oh, am I?
You've got players playing tonight.
You've got.
Well, yeah, I predicted, but I still got to get 50 points tonight.
No, you don't.
George Pickens.
You need to get 31 points.
Williams.
35 points. Yeah.
Which you can do between Pickens and Williams.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Going to be pretty close between us.
I had a bad week with Herbert with my 5 points.
So
what happened, Johnny? We were all top of our leagues. And how the hell are you third? And how the hell is Duke top?
Just to piss you off.
Not nice,
Yeah, and the Quandre Pigs, man. I think that's your buddy, James. Is that right? James B. He's just hanging in there. He won't go away.
Die.
Yeah. Just give me the division already.
Oof. If this league ended now, I'd be on the side with Duke.
There you go. The both leagues then. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's if it finished now. That's where it'd be.
You and me, Pez. We'd get the buys. Nice. And then I'd have James, your buddy, or Danny. All right. Yeah. I wish this was the Dynasty League. If it was, I'd find some way to fuck it up.
Probably.
Gonna have the same.
You're on a 2-game losing streak, Pez.
Johnny's going to bench his remaining players to give me the win.
All right, let's pick a winner for week 12. Let's see, what do we got here? Week 12.
Oh, I'm playing Craig.
I'm playing James M. Is that your other buddy, James?
Yeah.
I'll go Quandary Pigs.
I'll tell you what. I'm going with Pez to beat Craig in the redraft.
Oh, cheers, mate.
What a crawler.
I've just seen Duke's message.
I have not.
I've not looked at it. What is it?
I have it on the.
What?
Here.
Why is everyone coming for me here? Martin, you piece of shit. Right, I'm going Quandary Pigs as well. Fuck you, Martin. I can't really go batch, can I? Because it's like a putting down the lame dog, isn't it?
No.
What happened to Martin's team? Vision.
Yeah, Martin used to be so. It's since he stopped coming on this show.
Yeah, well, I'd be embarrassed too.
Yeah.
I had the best scoring team in fantasy last year. Yeah.
I think it's because he's got a girlfriend.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I saw something on
Johnny's bringing all kinds of news out here.
Oh, yeah. The news I was going to say is before the season started, we had a poll about whether or not we have kickers next year. So and it was voted no kickers, and there'll be one extra flex.
Yeah, okay.
I was not making it a fucking, as much as Danny wants it, I was not making it a fucking super flex. I hate super flex.
No, yeah.
Yeah, super flex is just a pain.
So it's just an extra flex spot.
Yeah. You know, I used to kind of like
score will get higher.
It puts way too much importance on a quarterback. And your team is ruined if your quarterback gets hurt in a super flex.
It just knackers up the drive as well because everybody goes quarterback to start. I like not going quarterback to start.
How did that piece of shit Duke beat me in the fucking basketball league as well? Fucking, I was meant to win that.
I think I beat you last week in the basketball league.
It's called Duke's Basketball League. You can just go on there and fiddle with the fucking scoring.
So creative, right? Hey, what's the name of your basketball league? Dukes.
Fucking narcissist. I'll name it after myself.
Well, that could be my fault because it was like the week before the NBA season started. And I said, hey, you want to do basketball? He goes, I know nothing about the NBA. I'm like, yeah, let's try it. And so he created it and tried to get to fill it. So I don't think he was really thinking too much about the name at the time. But, all right. So.
That was given to me by Pork, I'll have you know.
What was?
Says Dr. Pez.
Yeah, I love that.
Where's that fucking coward Martin? He's coming here, dropped a little message about Casper the Ghost and disappeared himself. Shithouse.
What the hell? Man, Duke is just burning down the house. Watch out for your kids. Watch out for your wife. Ain't nobody safe.
Oh, shit. What?
All right. So now we need to do the...
Oh, it's an extra
football.
Oh, I've not changed it. That's not who's playing, is it? Yeah, it's no. Who's playing? It's Houston against
Buffalo.
I've not changed the picture.
I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah. Bills Texans.
Bills Texans.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll just take that off then. I thought I changed the picture.
I will go Buffalo. I think Josh Allen is going to have another great game here. But Houston does have the number one pass defense against, I think, wide receivers. So that definitely could hurt Allen this week. And the Texans. Wow. So which game do we do the spread on, by the way?
The lock of the week and underdog.
Okay.
I'd rather not do it in any of them, to be honest. I hate the spread. But we all never used to use this. We all never used to use the spread as a guide and not to pick a team too much of a favourite.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden we're using the spread, and I hate using the spread.
Yeah.
Because Pez has lost a couple in the lock and thing because he's picked the winning team, but they haven't won by the spread.
Ah, well, sucks to be
So,
you,
yeah.
Pez.
Motherfuckers.
You are the ones that wanted the spread, not me. So don't you fucking.
Hey, I like the spread. I think if you're
Motherfucker.
doing the underdog and lock, there should be a spread because that's the whole point of it. But Thursday night football, picking winners is all good with me. I'm going with
Right.
Buffalo. I think Buffalo
Me too.
will go on the road and put the Texans out of the playoff hunt and make them fall to 5-6. What about you, Pez?
Yep.
Same, Johnny.
Yeah,
also
I agree.
Buffalo.
Same.
All three
I
of
don't
us
think
have
it's going to
Buffalo.
be as big as a score as what people think.
Yeah.
Just because of that Texans defense. But yeah, I think Buffalo will be too much for them.
And just as a side note, Stroud has to be disappointing a lot of fantasy owners out there. Great rookie year. The last 2 years, terrible.
It is a good catchy name, that, to be quite honest.
It
You
is.
had
And
me
it's
to
got my
comment
name
already
in it,
about
so more attention on me.
I love it. He probably had ChatGPT give him that name.
Probably. Not got the brain cells to figure that one out.
All right. So, lock of the week, is that next?
Oh, fantasy draft.
Fantasy draft.
Yep. So like I say, I just went by the standings, but overall,
I might actually start to win again because Johnny won't be able to fix the teams and give me the
Oh,
Titans.
yeah, where did I come?
And
well, this is overall. You're 3 points ahead of Pork now.
So I am
How
second.
There's only there's not much. There's about 30 points between a lot of us. They're probably the closest yet. Last week, Pez with Debo, Jalen, Drake, Trey, Cortland, and Trey.
Did I win?
150 points. Yeah, I told you that already.
Yeah.
Well, I told Pork. Pork came second,
I'm just not used
113,
to it.
and I got 82 with my rabble.
So what's the overall standings?
I'm in first. Pez is in second, and you're in third. But there's like 3 points between you, and there's 20. Not even.
That's tight. It's tight, man. This is going to come down to the end of the year.
Tight. Better than last year when Pez was that far ahead when you had all the easy, but Pork was that far ahead with all the easy ones. So I get the pleasure of going first.
All right.
Pork and then me. So let's go.
Let's do it. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers. So you got, well, I don't know. Is Rodgers going to play next week? He injured his wrist, right? And you got Warren, I think, no. Yeah.
I'm going to go Kenneth Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell. All right. Not DK Metcalf.
Or you got the Patriots.
I have. All right. Well, I'm going to go and not take Hunter Henry this time. I am going to go with Drake May.
Drake May. What crap can Pez get?
Is it the Bears? Oh, it's the Bungles. Of course, Chase, right?
What Jamal Chase do you want?
Chase. Yeah.
The good one this week.
And then he'll get Detroit next. And then I'll have Brown and Chase.
And he'll get the Bills and get Josh Allen. Or he could get Saquon or Jalen Hurts.
The Eagles.
Against the boys.
Okay. Dallas Goddard.
Those games are unpredictable. It's either going to be a defensive showdown or a big explosion. Jalen Hurts.
Hope it doesn't hurt you. Buddy.
And it's the Tennessee Titans.
And the Raiders, Pork.
Okay, Raiders. Oh, man. Tight end Bowers. It's got to be. Got to be. Pats. Travion Henderson.
Yeah. How do you spell it?
Isn't that what you had last? No, Pez had Henderson. Look at that. 35 points.
Anybody had him last week with one. But yeah, no. What, just bloody, what's the name will come back?
He was a nobody the first 8 weeks, and then bam. Ay! Seahawks. JSN.
Against the Titans.
Oh, my gosh. Johnny, I mean, come on.
Be a fucking feeding friend.
Are you putting your thumb on the wheel? Oh!
You get them boys. TD. Carl Williams.
Now this is tricky. Do I go with one of the wide receivers or do I go with the running back? I think I'm going to go with the wide receiver.
Jalen Tolbert.
Maybe. All right.
Jaden Blue.
He's not a wide receiver.
All right, I'm going to go with CD.
That was the biggest surprise apart from Chase for the first pick. You got the Bears.
The Bears.
Who they fucking play?
Austin Loughlin.
You could always go tight end with the Bears.
So I've got my quarterback. I've got a wide receiver.
Is it called
Austin
Loughlin?
Roma Dunze, or you got DeAndre Swift, Kyle Managi, Kali Minogue.
Oh, fuck me. What a terrible fucking team. You know what? Give me DeAndre Swift.
You're getting the Titans next.
Is it nothing? Oh, you're going to have the Bengals again.
Fuck off.
T. Higgins.
Chase Brown.
You got to think about going for the best player, not to fit your team, right? Just because you have Chase, the best player would be Higgins. Or Chase Brown, I guess.
Not Chase Brown because the Patriots have a really good run D. So
you got to go with Higgins.
Motherfucker. Yeah, Higgins. Fuck it. Don't know how that works, but fuck it. I was going to go Noah Fant.
I probably would have gone Brown just to have diversity.
For fuck's sake.
Who am I going to take here? There's nobody.
What the fuck is he creating here?
I guess I got to go with McBride. I'll have 2 tight ends.
That's 2 not bad ones.
Steelers. Oh, Metcalf? No. Yeah, you can get one more flex, right? You got to go Rodgers or Metcalf if Rodgers is going to be healthy.
Who's the tight ends again?
Freiermuth?
Freiermuth, right? Is he doing Pat Freiermuth? Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice one.
Well, there's that. There's Washington on the other one. But...
Yeah, well, Darnell Washington seems to be the fucking big dog at the moment.
Nice one. There you go. You got rewarded.
Which Gibbs, St. Brown.
Well, you need a quarterback, so you got Goff.
Who are they playing?
They are playing the Giants.
Oh.
Gibbs.
Then I did take a cut. Well, I don't know, because if I do that, I could end up with the Bengals or the Patriots. And have the backup fucking quarterback. I better go Jared Goff.
Yeah, Goff's the safe choice.
I would love to. Hopefully, I get them next time and I'll take Gibbs, I promise. So, you need a running back and a flex.
Yeah.
Brees Hall?
All right, so Brees Hall's got to be. Because Garrett Wilson is injured, right? I think they put him on the IR.
Yeah, he is.
Don't you dare. Oh.
Well, let's see here. You got Jerry Jeudy.
What do I need?
You got Shadur Sanders.
Flex.
I need a tight end and a flex. Oh.
Who's the tight end? Njoku.
Njoku got 2.9 points this week on one catch.
The flex
would that fucking quarterback is useless.
Give me Judkins.
Yeah.
Judkins, yeah.
We'll roll the dice. I'll be a man. I'll roll the dice on my last pick.
There you go.
It's a bit easier to have a backup tight end than a backup fucking quarterback.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
What is that? Noah Fant? Is that their tight end?
Colston, Loveland, or Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet. Yeah, there you go.
Or Loveland.
Yeah,
Colston.
My team's a bag of fucking horse dick. Give me Loveland. Fuck me.
Well, you got Swift and Loveland. That should.
I've got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Swift, Loveland. What the fuck?
Oh.
And it's a flex.
I need a flex, right? So.
Ken Walker.
Yeah, that's really the only option because their number 2 wide receiver is Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I'll go with Ken Walker. Got to be.
67 rushing yards and a tutty. 3 for 3.
If Pork loses this week, do we get to really slag him off?
Yeah, we fucking better had. Oh, you could have had Matthew Stafford. Oh,
wow. Oh, what a shame. I'll just have Puka Nakua instead.
Yeah, oh my. Johnny, I tell you, I think you're putting your thumb on in this wheel, man. Johnny's got like the all-pro team.
Oh, Puka's got...
Coming from Drake May, Brock Bauer, CD Lamb, Trey McBride, Brees Hall, and Kenneth fucking Walker. What fucking you drinking? I've got Kenneth Gainwell, who might end up being the backup. Craven Henderson could end up being the backup if fucking Dafty's back. I've forgotten. Pat Fryman was one of 3 tight ends who get targets. And I've got the fucking Pro Bowl team. Get the fuck. Fair enough.
Get the fuck.
Pez has got the donkey team. But...
all right. Well, I'm all right with my team. I got CD Lamb. My last 2 weeks have been, or 3 weeks have just been terrible, though. Jacoby Myers. Oh, my. Troy Franklin.
Yeah, they've been pretty poor.
Yeah. All right. So what's next? The lock of the week?
Yeah.
Yep, the lock of the
week. I've got my lock of the week ready. I'm locked and loaded. Lock of the week. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs over the Indianapolis Colts at home. Yeah, Ben, you're looking a little surprised there.
Okay, yeah. Fair play.
Yeah, you got to go bold. Otherwise, you're stuck at 1 win for the season.
I can't even. Who's playing?
Oh, yeah, shit. I've only got 1. Fuck. Lock of the week. Yeah.
Don't bet your house on Dr. Pez's prediction.
Don't bet your house on me against the spread. Fucking
I'm
hell.
gonna go Buffalo Bills on Thursday night.
Buffalo
2.5
Bills. Who do they? Wow. Okay. Wait. You're 30. So you're doubling. You're doubling up again. Yeah, you're double dipping. All right.
Double dipping.
Yeah, because the Bills is the Thursday night pick as well.
Yeah, it's not the first time a Thursday night's been picked.
Yeah. It's
Right.
It's all good.
I'm going the Lions.
Lions. Wow, you got to give up 10 points. 11, really.
To Jackson, that
The Lions are just going to kick the shit out of the Giants.
probably.
All right, underdog of the week. I got my underdog. Are you ready? Steelers, 3.5-point underdogs on the road in Chicago. I'm taking Tomlin and the Steelers.
I'm taking the Colts.
Colts.
You've got a
Oh,
match of
I love it. There you go. Yeah, I haven't won a game.
Can't see them scores on the
4
lock. Are we all on 6 there?
5.
You're on 6. Me and Kelly are on 5.
Yeah, you've had a turnaround.
All
You've
about
won
them underdogs. Love a good underdog story.
Yeah.
That's why we like to back Duke so well.
My underdog's not performed well here recently.
I hate to do it, but I'm going to go the Cowgirls.
Against the Eagles. Wow. All right.
3.5 points.
It is Johnny. Nah, go. That's a good pick, Johnny. The Cowboys are going to do it. Yeah.
I think who's winning the Thursday night football? Pork is.
Yeah.
So you're winning the Thursday night football. 8 and 7 for me, 6 for Pez, because I didn't actually pick one in week 10, because you forgot. I can't remember what the prediction for week 7 was. I missed it. But at the moment, me and Kelly are on 5 and Pez is on 3 for the Dynasty Lock of the Week. And for the redraft, I'm on 8. Pork's on 6 and Pez is on 5. But I'm missing week 7. I need to go back and watch it, but I've not had a chance.
Yeah. I reckon I won that week 7.
I'm sure I won everything.
Going by the way your pick's probably fucking not like.
Well,
you're like a curse.
Go on a spree of just picking Duke every week, so that's probably why I fucking lost.
Oh, go for that! Yeah, just keep on doing that, so he keeps on losing.
Well, Johnny keeps picking me in the redraft every week. I mean,
well, it's working.
You're welcome.
So I think I started off with James the first 3 weeks.
So I think that's the last segment. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's nice to see you guys. It's been a few weeks since we've had a show. Everyone's life is busy. We have Thanksgiving coming and stuff. So some big games on Thursday coming up for the Thanksgiving games. And then we head into December. We're getting into the fun part of the season. So I think, 3 weeks until the playoffs begin?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard to believe that we're already 12 weeks into the NFL season.
I think for the fun part of the seeing who clinches promotion and relegation and knocked out, do you think we should make the redraft just straight up?
What's that?
You know how in the Dynasty, is that the right way or the other way about? Coming down. Instead of having division, just have it straight up.
Yeah, the Dynasty, there are no divisions. But we can We can
But
split
in the
it.
redraft, you want to just make it straight up. It's quite good to look at and see who's no longer in contention for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Also,
Straight
get
up
rid
is
of the
okay for me.
divisions in the redraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
Go on.
So I'm
Yeah, 'cause
okay
it's
either
quite-
way, really.
It's
If
quite
we have
cool.
divisions, we can have, relegations, right? We can put
No, not that kind of divisions. I'm not setting up a multi-league thing.
division. Yeah.
Well, you
Anyway,
want to like have one division, 1, 2, 3, and then change the divisions each year.
I don't know. It can be based on who has the best record of us three, and the one with the best
All the
record
top
of us
record
three
goes
will
into
have
the top
Division
division
one.
within the league.
No, I've got enough to do as it is with the Orkney Bowl. We've just got no divisions.
Yeah, I think it's no need to make it difficult. I'm okay. However you guys want to do it, I'm all good. But Batch, you need to change your name. It's supposed to be
Make it
tied
something
in
about
here.
me, like the rest of them.
Yeah, Johnny doesn't get like pummel Johnny. It's like pummel Pez and Pork.
Johnny's the nice one, that's why.
Yeah, Johnny's also the commissioner.
Johnny doesn't slag
the
off the
commissioner.
teams in the.
Johnny's the big boss.
Right.
Johnny doesn't slag off their teams when we're doing that.
No, Johnny doesn't get personal with them as people.
Yeah.
Like we do. That's why.
No, Johnny messages people if something happens personally and keep it private.
Yeah. All right, man. I'd like
Johnny's
to
a nice guy.
everyone to like and subscribe to the Orkney Bowl. It was great to see you guys again. See you next week. Until then, I'm Pork Belly, Dr. Pez, and Johnny. Thank you.
See you.
And you.